Hi Internet, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about something that I am super passionate about, something that I love to talk about, something I can talk about forever, and that is being Disney. You can tell by my ears and my Haunted Mansion Spirit jersey that I got from my most recent trip. Today I'm going to be talking about my personal top 5 must ride when you get into the Magic Kingdom. I put them in order of what I think is the best to ride. It might not be your favorites. Most of the favorites that I picked are for nostalgia purposes. I've been going to Disney World since I was 5 or 6. Insert picture here of my first time going to Disney World with my mom and dad and my brother. So let's get started. So let's start with number 5. Number 5 being Pirates of the Caribbean. First reason why, again, I already said it, it's nostalgic purposes. The ride has changed multiple times since I've been there. Some for political correctiveness when it comes to the auctioning scene of the wenches, which was changed pretty recently, which I love still. And they've also incorporated Jack Sparrow from the newer scenes. And yeah. So it's a good theming throughout the whole entire ride. You feel fully immersed in the pirate atmosphere. It's a nice break when it's a million degrees in Florida. And for any Ontarian or any Canadian for that matter, it's a break from the heat. To go inside and cool down in the ride. My favorite scene from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride would have to be the dog holding the keys away from the pirates. There's one scene where the pirates are in jail and the dog is just outside holding the keys in his mouth, taunting the pirates, and they're kind of like, "Come here, give me the keys." It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute animatronic. Super old, but still super cute. Maybe I'll insert a picture of that scene. Let's move on to number 4. My fourth top 5 must ride at Magic Kingdom would have to be Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This is one of the only 2. There's going to be 3 soon. Actually, there is 3 right now. There's 3 mountains. Big Thunder is one of the actual roller coasters in Magic Kingdom. It's themed like the Midwest. It's a fun ride. It's a traditional first ride for me. I don't know why. As soon as I go into the Magic Kingdom, I always head for Frontierland first. The theming is great there. It's a fun coaster, and like I love Thrill as my first thing as I walk into Magic Kingdom. I don't know why it happens to always be. I think it's because I always get my Fast Pass for that first because it goes fast. So yeah, Big Thunder Mountain, number 4. Or let's move on to number 3. Number 3 being Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. The newest coaster in Magic Kingdom until Tron opens, I think next year, 2021. It's, in my opinion, the best roller coaster in Magic Kingdom. It has a fun concept where each car you're in an actual mine train and the train actually moves as you're turning corners and whipping around corners. Really super cute theming on the ride. When you're going up one of the higher mountains, it's kind of like the dig 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 scene with the 7 dwarfs digging. Cute animatronics. And the car moves as you're going around the whips and hills and everything, and that's kind of like the coolest concept. Also, the line is super interactive, so if there is a long line, which there usually is, there's usually stuff to do along the way. When it comes to sanitariness, I don't like touching all of that stuff because kids are just wiping their noses and like touching all the games and everything along the way. But if you're bored, there's something to do along the way in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train queue. Let's move on to my second pick for my must ride in the Magic Kingdom, and that happens to be Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is a, I don't know, I love it so much. It's a log flume, I think that's what they call it. It's 12 minutes long, the whole ride front to back. It tells a story along the way. If you look at all the scenes, some of them are a little weird and a little, I don't know. Apparently there's some kind of conspiracy around this ride. If you want to look that up, go right ahead. In my opinion, the best music in all of the rides. All of the music is so catchy. All of the animatronics are super cute and they all sing and be cute and everything. It is a 50 feet drop, the log ride, which goes 65 kilometers per hour. I don't know what that is in miles, but figure it out. Yeah, and whenever I go, I always go during the same time each year. Sometimes it's closed. It makes me really sad when it's closed. It's just something that I love riding. It was my first thrill ride, I guess, when I was a kid. I wanted to go on it really bad, and when I first tried to go on it, it was closed, or it was, I guess, down for something. And I think that's why, again, it's a nostalgia thing for me. But it is really, really fun, and every other Disney vlogger that I watch, it's their number one or their number two. So give Splash Mountain a try when you're there. And here we are, number one, my first pick for my top ride. I cannot leave Magic Kingdom until I've ridden this ride, even though when I went the last time, it was a 65-minute wait, which is not normal for this ride. And I usually do get a fast pass for this ride, but the last few times I've been, it hasn't been that long, but this was a very long wait. Number one, the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is one of my absolute favorite rides when it comes to theming, when it comes to the cast members that are inside. They have they immerse you into the scary theme that the Haunted Mansion is supposed to portray. Again, if it's hot, go to the Haunted Mansion. It is so cool. They have one of the first rooms you go in there is the stretch room, which is one of my favorites as well. It's basically an elevator, but shh, they don't want you to know that. It's an elevator that takes you down, I guess, into where the ride starts. But you go into the room and it looks like there's pictures on the walls that are stretching, and then they portray something else underneath that is so scary. The costumes that the cast members said, one of my favorite scenes is the ballroom scene. So look for that when you're on the ride. Also, there is a tour that you can pay for. I don't know what the tour name is at the top of my head. I can put it down here for you to take a look at it. If you want to go and see how the ballroom scene is done in the Haunted Mansion from behind the scenes, you can actually go and see how that's done. I haven't done it yet. I really want to. I've been meaning to do it, but sometimes just time is an issue, cost is an issue. But there's a tour that you can pay for additionally that'll show you how that scene is done. All in all, this is my absolute favorite ride, like I said. Can't leave without it. Even the outside of the Haunted Mansion is like my favorite thing in the entire world. It makes me so happy as soon as I even hear the music of the Haunted Mansion. Guys, that's it. That's my top 5 must ride when you enter the Magic Kingdom. Number 5, Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 4, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is in Frontierland. Number 3, Mine Train, which is in Fantasyland, I'm pretty sure. Number 2, Splash Mountain, also in Frontierland. And number 1, Haunted Mansion as my top pick for top 5 must ride in the Magic Kingdom. I'm gonna have one honorable mention only just because every time I go on this ride, it's very jerky, and I didn't actually go on it when I went to Disneyland, but I've heard that Space Mountain in Disneyland is a little bit smoother. Space Mountain is one of the other 3 mountains that is in Magic Kingdom, and it's a completely in the dark roller coaster. If you have any back or neck problems, do not go on this. I know they say that for like every ride. I'm telling you, do not go on it. You will get jerked around. You will get busted up. but it is a fun ride. Just don't go in there after you've eaten. It's my honorable mention for this. So if you guys want to see any more Disney content, just comment down below. I'm actually going to do all 4 of the parks on my top 5 must ride. If you want to see anything else, if you have any other questions, just let me know. Subscribe, like this video, and come back for more. Stay curious. Bye, guys.